everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Happy Saturday. It is December the 7th, and we are going to pull from the Advent calendar momentarily. I want to thank you for spending part of your day with me. It truly means the world to me. And we've got our Hello Winter Oracle cards, the Yuletide Tarot cards, and the Mini Chakra Love Deck. For today's reading, as always, my readings are meant to provide you with some pep in your steps, some gentle guidance, food for thought, something to help us as we navigate along that path. These are general readings, so if it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. So, let's go right to the Dozen Cats Advent calendar and pull from the 7th. And we have cheer. So when I wrote this, I was thinking cup of good cheer. And interestingly enough, cup of cheer is one of the suits that's named in this deck, Yuletide Tarot. That's the cups, is the cups of cheer. So it's the holiday season, lots of parties, lots of gatherings, meeting up with friends, that you haven't seen. It's festive. But in the festivities, we can get caught up in the hustle and bustle, right? Trying to schedule everything, trying to get everything done, trying to be in, 6 places at once. So how do we navigate that? That's what this reading is going to be about. But I want to take you to a very specific memory. And I apologize in advance if this makes me emotional. As I have said many times, my grandmother's birthday was on Christmas Day. And when I was old enough to understand, I was a teenager, my grandmother let us know that she never had her own birthday party. And so from that point forward, we always made a huge, big deal about her birthday. So wherever she was on Christmas Day, we would all travel there, gather together as a family. We would throw up some birthday decorations and celebrate her birthday separate and aside from Christmas. I was blessed to have my grandmother in my life till I was about 42, 3 years old. And there isn't a Christmas where she is not present. On the Christmas after she passed, my mother was at my house for Christmas. And at 40 some odd years of age, it was the very first time that we weren't running around like chickens with our heads cut off, trying to do all of the things that has to be done on Christmas and, be somewhere else at the same time. We actually had a moment where we could sit down and just take it easy, and we had hours to spare, and it felt so different and so unfamiliar. I didn't like the feeling of that Christmas because sometimes the chaos, the hustle and the bustle of the holidays is part of the fun, right? Flying by the seat of your pants and then sharing those, oh my gosh, you won't believe what happened to me today, with your friends that you're going to meet up with, or your family that you're going to meet up with. And when you're all gathered around, sharing and laughing and just spending time together in that wonderful environment that you're creating. all the hustle and bustle goes out of your mind. And of course, it's all worth it. Let me know your experiences with hustle and bustle and, the celebration versus, how do I fit 12 things in my schedule at the same time? Let's go ahead and pull some cards, shall we? We're going to pull from the Hello Winter Oracle first, just for like a theme for the weekend. All right, we have 2 cards that have come out. Actually, we have 3 cards that have come out. We have a loyal friend. Someone has your back. So either you have a support system or use your support system, right? We don't have to do everything all by ourselves. We can ask for help, and sometimes it's more fun when you do it together as a team, right? You have hidden treasure. You have untapped resources. Listen, we live in an age where things are available at our fingertips, right? We have ordering online and, catalog shopping and things of that nature where we don't have to leave our home if we don't really want to or we don't have time. So use the resources that you have at your disposal to have things come together in a way that allows you to still tick off the things from the to-do list to put you in a good place so you can have the cheer, right? And lastly, we have festive travels. You are in for an adventure. I mean, this is good cheer, right? This is good cheer right here in this card. Festive travels, you're in for an adventure. I don't know if you've ever taken a road trip at Christmas, but it's the best. The singing songs and the games and the laughing and the sharing and the snacks. Trying to do 4 Christmas parties in one night. But really what this is, this travels, this adventure, is the cheer, right? Be open to it. Be ready to explore it. Look forward to it. Christmas is not just about twinkling lights and, food and presents. It's about the feeling, right? The feeling of gathering with the people that you care about. It's about bringing forward that cozy atmosphere. That's what we're trying to do, in my humble opinion. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What do they have to add to this message? All right, we've got the 4 of Gifts, so the 4 of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Good Cheer, the Knight of Cups. We've got the 8 of Canes, the 8 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Gifts. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Death card. So, the 4 of Gifts. Watch your budget. You could be holding on a little too tight. Keeping things close to your chest So maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't want to share that you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're inclined to always say yes, 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 yes. And before you know it, you've overwhelmed yourself, right? Someone has your back. Use that. Tap into your unused resources. Knight of Good Cheer. Your heart is on your sleeve, possibly. This is about like being in love with the idea of being in love, right? But not really willing to follow through with the commitment of having a relationship and all the responsibilities that come with that. So, on a Monday, everything sounds doable. On Friday afternoon, you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? So if you start to feel overwhelmed, right? Eight of Canes, Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, held back, unseen. There's self-doubt here, right? You can control this self-doubt by utilizing this and by embracing the adventure. Then we have the Nine of Gifts as our outcome. This is that stage of your life where you put your feet up and you just take in the surroundings. I want you to look at this picture on this card, right? She's just sitting there. She's just taking in the scenery. She's having a moment of good cheer here, right? She's soaking up the atmosphere. That's what good cheer is. Now we have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Nobody likes to see the Death card, but this is about, one cycle ending and a new cycle starting. This is about completion and beginnings, death and rebirth. So an opportunity to change this, holding on too tight, feeling sensitive and overwhelmed and like, oh, I'm doubting myself, to this. And how we do that is by utilizing the resources that we have, having a support system, divide and conquer, as they say. So, give 3 jobs to this person, 3 jobs to that person, 3 jobs to that person, and work together as a team, right? Look at it as an adventure. Turn it into a scavenger hunt. We have the root chakra. The stone that they mention is the smoky quartz. Strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So in other words, right, embracing the adventure, embracing the challenge, so that we can get to the festivities, right, and enjoy and embrace the moment. Not about getting caught up in the details. That's what this weekend is shaping up to be. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonates. Do leave a comment. Make sure that your bell notification is checked off. And of course, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And I will be back on Monday, the 9th of December at 8 p.m. Eastern for some angel and affirmation readings. So until then, I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.